There's the core. Whoa! Decided to show yourself, huh? There it goes!
Or do you fucking mind? Jesus Christ, let me see.
Let's keep it going.
I wanted to jump.
Now to get the data.
Fuck off. Elite machine overrides. Oh. Christ on a bicycle. Alright, sorry. What was that? It's not a resource. Is it a coil? Can be increase lasting override machine damage and machine health. What am I eating? Vanilla wafers.
New machine override. Should help out in the wilds. Fresh air.
I'm
And no
Commander
sting
Shepard,
spawn in
and
sight.
AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Candace says I eat slow. Then devoid. Yeah, Cappy laughs. Then devoid subs and says I did not.
So fast?
I eat very fast.
Yeah.
I just don't eat fast on stream because with something like this that's crunchy, I want to eat it slow so I'm not going in the mic. ASMR? No, thank you. I hate that. Oh, God. It's like, what's funny is I'll say something like, it's like fingers on a chalkboard, which is a common saying.
Shadow stretching.
But fingers on a chalkboard don't bother me. So yeah, the last thing I'm gonna do is try to do like food eating ASMR, or really ASMR of any kind, but especially not the food eating kind.
Only
Oh.
sunset.
That's actually one of my biggest pet peeves in like commercials. It's really bad on radio commercials, but TV commercials do this too. Or in video games when they'll show a character like drinking something and they feel like they have to go and it's just like, bitch, I know what drinking is. You don't need to make a fucking like loud ass sound effect for it. Nails on an emery board. Boy, do I have a story for you about emery boards. There was one time when Cappy and I were still dating. We weren't even like engaged at the time. We were going to drive from San Antonio home, and we went on the wrong freeway. And instead of going one direction, we went a completely opposite direction. And we were driving for maybe like 20 minutes, and 20 or 30 minutes before we noticed. And then, of course, we had to turn around and go back and loop back around the city and all that crap. But anyway, when we finally figured it out, Cappy was sitting in the car and she's like, oh, I like cracked a nail. And she's like, do you have a nail file? And I said, yeah, I have emery boards in the glove box. And she went, really? And I went, psh, no. And then Cappy proceeded to make me pull off the road and stop at like a 7-Eleven or whatever, and I had to buy a 3-pack of emery boards at a convenience store for $5. These emery boards that you can buy like a nickel each, and I paid $5 for 3. Oh god, but I laughed about that for hours and well, for fucking years now. We've been married almost 20 years, I guess. Yeah, we've been married 19 years and I'm still laughing about it to this day. And she was like, the thing that really convinced her that I had a nail file in the glove box was that as a guy, I didn't call it a nail file. I called it an emery board. And she was all like, guys don't know emery boards. Obviously, he's got some. Worth? Yeah, it was Worth. Are you kidding? We're still laughing about it 20 years later. Oh. I've gotten one of my coworkers with that. Oh. It's so good.
Might be getting too close to the tower. Better steer clear.
Well, I know that technically an emery board and a nail file are different, but the point is that the average guy has no fucking clue what any of them are other than it's a nail file, and chances are most guys are using the nail file that comes as part of their nail clippers. The real shitty, like, metal ones. But it's difficult to argue about who got who in that joke because I made an amazing joke and totally faked Cappy out. She made me buy 3 emery boards for $5.
Both fun and lost.
Yeah. By the way, this right here, this is my favorite sound effect in the game. Up, Admiral. That little warble is as you start diving. That's a cool sound effect. I like that.
Is everything okay?
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take my skiff this time instead.
Not a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right. We'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
To be fair, Matthew, I have both a pair of fingernail clippers and nail files in our glove box now.
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And, unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die. Open water ahead, complete Zen disappearing behind us, along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with them? I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
You see, you know, your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do. Well, seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
Are things okay in my part of Texas? Yeah?
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you.
I'm confused. Is there a reason they shouldn't be? Oh. Okay, fair. Is there a shortage of Dr. Pepper? No, I just don't solely drink Dr. Pepper. Although heresy. What's funny is HEB had this coupon that was like, buy 2 of our fridge packs of drinks and they're $7. But they didn't specify what kind. They just said any HEB brand drinks. So I went and got all the sugar cane HEB generic Dr. Pepper, which is like $5 a fridge pack. And I was like, 2 for $7, let's go.
Definitely seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Laundra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen, too.
I just hope we find them. My people were here, all right. Looks like they headed further up the hill.
Coordinates lead that way, too.
Did they argue? No. It's legit. Like that was the coupon. Any HEB brand drinks. The only thing they did say is they said that it's like 2 for $7, and they would limit how much you bought at a time if they saw fit, just to prevent somebody from going over there and like unloading the whole shelf onto their cart and buying it all. I didn't buy that much. He's struggling. Is it hard to get Dr. Pepper up there? Hey, look, it's Epcot Center.
A barrier. Laundra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it.
And regular Reki. Got it. Oh, it's all Reki.
Maybe I can find out more. All right. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundra might be in there. You're missing people, too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Laundra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Laundra's powering the barrier.
So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down.
It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are 2 of them nearby. Come on, let's get going.
We're both stupid. Being stupid is half the fun.
We need to get to that Zenith tech we saw back down the hill.
Guess now we know what they were for.
Oh dear God, there's another frog. You know what's funny? Is originally I thought I was going to be afraid of the fucking slaughter spine because it looks like goddamn Godzilla. And I can destroy slaughter spines, no problem. These frogs are wrecking my shit, dude. It's just a frog. He doesn't look that intimidating. You want to see a slaughter spine, Lucid? So there's the regular Thunderjaw, right? It won't let me rotate it, I guess. Standard Thunderjaw, very iconic, pretty intimidating. And then you're just like, it's same thing in this game as you are in Zero Dawn, where you're just like wandering around one day and all of a sudden this guy just comes like walking up next to you and you're like, ah! Same thing, except he looks like that. Oh no! Oh, I nearly pooped myself. But to be fair, he was not as hard as that thing. Snapping turtle. Holy God. The snapping turtle is so vicious. But Bilegut takes the crown now. Yikes, dude.
Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
And he is just like Godzilla, the Slaughter Spine. Because like his spines will light up and he'll shoot a beam out of his mouth. Oh, the frog in this game or the frog in Jedi Survivor, which is worse? Jedi Survivor, hands down. Ogdo Bogdo always wins that title. Fuck that frog.
So now it'll obey you? Ancestors.
Frog fight!
Don't think they spotted us. What's our strategy? Time to pick 'em off! I need this.
Whew, there. Now we can focus on the generators.
That's disappointing. One of the frogs just fell through the earth. Sag.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Ah, there we go.
I got your back!
Okay, let's see if we can shut this thing down. Twisting. There's some kind of power core. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core. Core is exposed.
Got it!
One down. Now for the other generator.
Okay.
Don't worry about me! I like climbing.
Good.
Okay, go again. Seika?
Yeah, on it!
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone now.
Ancestors, I hope my people are in there. You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved she was leaving for a scouting mission. Guess I wanted a break from her.
I get it. Things aren't always easy with my sister either.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a long story.
Always full of surprises, huh?
Can I try? Point is, I'm sure your sister will be glad to see you.
It's nice of you to say.
Where the heck is it? It's up there. Well, can we go that way?
Going in.
Oh, yeah. This is probably where I just dropped down from. Sure is.
Huh. I don't think this leads back to the entrance.
Oh shit. How the hell do I get up there? Here we go. You know, her character has better AI than the than Varl or Aaron did. They were constantly like suction cupped to me the whole time.
It worked! Barrier's gone!
Let's head in. Looks like this place still has some power.
Generators must have just been for the shield.
So this guy knew Sobek as well. Didn't like her either. Fuck are they? Hello?
Your people. And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find out.
Is she doing the barbarian?
Seika, have you come to join us? Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right! You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light. I hope we'll greet the Ascension together.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
That was close.
I can't believe my people are here willingly. And they answered to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
A hologram of Blandra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more.
Bro,
For
personal
I have
space.
found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a lot of Landra.
So he wants us to embrace his light. Literally.
Oh, gag me with a
Better
spoon.
keep up appearances
Ugh.
in here. I'll try.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face. But not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
I guess Landra's used to people worshipping him. Gross.
Until we found Walter, I had nothing to believe in.
Look at that picture. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? It's like he's trying to be coy and flirty. Ew, stop it.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
Gross. This is all so gross.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
They've been feasting like Imperials.
Laundra's benevolence, I bet.
Come, sit with me.
Oh no, don't do that.
I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with
Oh,
him.
good. This guy again.
Well,
Hey.
if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise. And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those Laundra holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we can convince them to give us a hand.
Did you need something else?
Look, Kiral, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
It's on a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Corral. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Okay, I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you one.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
Well, we got our words of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension Hall now.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
We're really devoted.
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
Nothing. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
There was something different in Nova's tone today. The slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking her settings brought her back in line, but I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
I wonder if Nova is like a digital representation and duplication of Evelyn.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Launch is really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Londra's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
Clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
From the womb of the Horus is infinitely more imaginative than its ancient predecessors. Not even Shihumbe could have foreseen it. I just hope it's fast enough to outrun his shadow.
radiation, something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Storage. For Londra's followers? But that can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? The rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get the lift he needs. Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Okay, I've seen enough.
Well, what's going on with that ship? I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again!
Seika.
You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow.
How did he get one
Time
of
to
those?
put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Londra gave him a new toy.
Londra. Okay, that makes sense.
How do we even get out of here?
Zed's got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's a way to shut it off.
Stay alive and look for something to override. It doesn't have to be this way!
I think they're listening, Seika.
It's like a pack of angry scrappers.
I'll pin her down!
Doesn't have to be this way!
Good, Seika, but not enough!
That shield's blocking my shots.
Ah, worthless!
These guys don't let up.
You don't have what it takes, Seika!
Let's see if you say that face to face!
Soldiers, keep attacking!
No way up there. Gotta disable the lockdown.
using a grapple!
Power node. It might lift the lockdown. It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
What do you think you're doing? I'll take you apart! Down! Yeah! The barbarian! Whoa! Oh no! For what? Ow!
Can't give in now.
There aren't any more loyal to Walter!
Shake it off.
Got it.
There's a shame I won't get to crush you myself, Seika!
Tough words when you've got that shield.
Door's locked. It's not gonna budge with the lockdown.
I don't get it. It said there's 3. Oh.
Think you can take me?
Firing! We've got to help!
I'll finish you off on my own!
I can keep going. Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zeth.
Stop them!
No! I knew some of those Marines. They didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Right.
Your fear is understandable!
Hi.
Come on out, Zeth! Let's get this done!
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Nice to meet you, too.
Well, there we go. That's problem solved.
Tactical advantage!
I'm
like
gonna
it!
decorate paradise with your bow! You will fall!
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too. other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her. I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Laundra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused. I just want to go home.
Everything was a lie.
You. Brennick told us you're the cause of all this.
Well, not exactly, but I'm not going to argue.
Everyone, please, remain calm. Seika stormed out of here not long ago. What exactly did you two do in there?
It seems like the Quen have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay.
Let's head back to Fleet's End.
Sort of old world signal over there. Might be worth looking into. Getting down now. This transmitter. There's corrupted data on it. It's linked to a flight path? Maybe if I follow its trail, my focus can repair the data. I should fly to the starting coordinates up in the air nearby. I can pick up the transmitter's flight path from there. Okay, I think my focus is repairing the transmitter data. Huh. Data's still repairing, but there's an audio log.
Barely made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance to Zero Dawn. Our mission led us to this freaking bougie baby clinic in the hills. Why does a superweapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this? None of it added up. But there wasn't time to dig deeper. The swarm was eating the hills around us. We barely got back to the vert. The 4th, 9th, and 11th MRBs put up a good fight against the Titan. I doubt many survived.
I've gone off track. I'll have to head back to the start.
What?
Signal's getting weak. Gotta get back on the route.
Barely made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance to Zero Dawn. Our mission led us to this freaking bougie baby clinic in the hills. Why does a superweapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this? None of it added up. But there wasn't time to dig deeper. The swarm was eating the hills around us. We barely got back to the vert. The 4th, 9th, and 11th MRBs put up a good fight against the Titan. I doubt many survived. Pasha always said one day he'd buy a mansion with a view of the Hollywood sign. Then he died for Zero Dawn. Whatever the hell it really is.
The public couldn't know the truth. Elizabeth knew it was the only way.
Alright, let's see if we can upgrade that arm cannon.
You could use some meat on your bone.
Okay?
So can you not upgrade it? Okay, so the gauntlet satchel is upgraded. Okay. I thought it had an upgrade to it. Guess not. No, it does. I don't know how to upgrade it. Alright, I have 17 points. Oh, that also takes 5.
paints are art, nothing less.
Still around, Lucid?
Pretty good gliding.
Welcome to Fleet's End.
Holy crap.
Is that a recording? I think it's coming from inside that ruin. Stash this away for later. What's this data say? Interesting.
Passcode is 1315.
Interesting. This could help. No way this elevator's moving.
Requires a key module.
An ornament. I need to find a way in there. Cart's not moving.
Battery.
Let's see what we've got down here. Someone else came across this ruin. Camp looks awesome. Key module. Could be useful. There's an energy cell, but how do I get to it? I wonder if I can get to the other end of the tunnel.
Oh. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for tonight, everybody.